Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jim the Fussy, and welcome back to Civilization 6. When we left off, we were sending our little warrior dude over to try and either intercept a scout that's heading up to the barbarian encampment here, or if that's not possible, then we're going to send him up to try and destroy the encampment before it can send too many units at us. Either way, it should hopefully wind up in our favor. I hope. Now, before we go any further, I'd like to talk about the resources in the game. I've mentioned some of them so far, but I haven't really gotten into what they do. First off are the city-based resources, which include, well, let's pull up the citizens. Food, gold, production, culture, and faith. I think that's all of them. I may be missing one, but I think that's all of them. Food determines population growth. Every citizen you have in your city requires 2 food. Any food above and beyond that 2 food is used to grow the city and hopefully bring in more citizens. Get enough population and your city grows. And that's about it. Oh, get enough food and stockpile, not population. Civilization 6 put a few limiters on that, like amenities and housing capacity. If you don't have enough housing capacity, your cities grow more slowly. If you don't have enough amenities, they grow more slowly. If you have more amenities, then they grow faster. Production determines how quickly you build things. As you can see, everything here has production requirements up at the top. In this case, we have 39 out of 60 production towards our monument, and we are adding 5.3 per turn. Everything has a different requirement in terms of cost. It works out. Research, I don't know if I mentioned that as a say resource. It's produced in cities. It's not used in the cities. It is used for the tech tree. Same with culture. Research works the technology tree. Culture works the civics tree. Both produced in cities, either from structures or people working tiles or working districts, which I'll get to when that comes up. Faith and gold are both also produced in cities, but are used to purchase things directly. Gold allows you to purchase units, structures, etc. If we had 240 gold, we could build a monument. We could just buy a monument. It would be working next turn, rather than having to spend 15 turns building it. We could spend 120 gold for a scout, for example. Okay. Faith allows you to purchase things based on your religion and possibly other cultural things. It also allows you to purchase great people, and we will get to that, well, when we get to it. Put it that way. In the meantime, and in turn, the AI in the Civilization series has never been great. Unrelated. The scout that we were chasing down, or hoping we could chase down, has just moved close to our military unit. What this means, there's this, I'm going to zoom in so you can see it. There's this tile here with all these red arrows, and that represents zone of control. If you try and move from a hex covered by unit zone of control into a hex covered by a unit zone of control, whether it be the same unit or a different one, you're going to have to pay extra movement points. Hopefully we can use that to... Oh, there's the encampment. This might not be the best idea. Although I don't think those spearmen will charge out and attack us. So, let's see if we can get rid of that scout quickly. Although they may have started... Yep, they've already started launching raids. So, let's do what we can to the scout. And we did 46 damage to them and took 20 ourselves. However, I think... I don't know how much experience it has. How close it is to leveling up. We did get some experience, and units can level up, get promotions, get upgrades, etc. But they have already started spawning warriors. They're about to go attack our city. Or, in this case... Okay, this says... This is a base strength... The unit has 10 base strength, but it's losing 5 strength because it's damaged. And we have 20 base strength, we're losing 2 because we're damaged, but we get plus 5 because we have the advantage versus barbarians because of our civic. So we should hopefully win this. There's a chance we leave it alive with 1 health, which is always infuriating. And we got it. We took some more damage in the progress. In this case, another 14. So we've been reduced to 2/3 health, 66 out of 100. But we dealt with the scout. Now, hopefully that other warrior comes over to attack us. Good. Now, this warrior coming after us, we are not in the shape to fight it. However, what we can do, because they actually have a combat bonus because they're in hills, which gives them terrain bonus. So what I'm going to have us do, we are on plains. I'm going to have our unit fortify until healed. What that means is it's going to heal at the end of every turn, and it's going to get defensive bonus because it's fortified. Which means the barbarian is going to do less damage to us than otherwise would, and we're going to restore health at the same time. Now, Cairo has finished building its monument, and thus it will expand more quickly, which is good. And I think it's time to start a builder. This will let us go improve the fish, and it will also let us improve this quarry, stone, which will allow us to build things faster. So let's get that started. Another key thing in civilization games is when do you build your first settler? In this case, it's probably a little later. I haven't got as much scouting done as I would like because barbarians. But we should be able to get a builder done relatively quickly. And no, there isn't anything else that we could build that's really worthwhile this very moment. Alright. And with that, I'm gonna end this turn. I think, is that tile adjacent to a river? Okay, that says river. That does not say river. Okay. I think I'll have to set up my second city down here. Bottom right of the screen right now. Maybe north. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to scout more. But, as you can see...
Every nation lives by exchanging.
Oh, we got foreign trade. First off, that's good. So now we can build trade units. We also got, bonus gold from trade routes. We don't have any trade routes yet, and we won't for a little while. And bonus production towards naval units. We're not building anything naval at the moment. So, no, I'm not going to change our policies. I am going to look at what we can research now. Getting to political philosophy is extremely useful. Craftsmanship, we're not going to get that done. We're not going to get the boost on that. Early Empire, also not going to get a boost on that. We are going to get a boost on military tradition before we get to that, though, so that may make craftsmanship worthwhile right now. Political philosophy is really nice because it unlocks better government types right away. So, this is bonus production towards builders and bonus production towards ancient classical era melee and ranged units. That would be very nice right about now. And as you can see, our warrior is now 48 health, which, admittedly, could be better. But we did better than they did. And that's important to remember because I don't know how much health they're at now. It's hard to tell. But they're in the yellow and we're in the yellow, which suggests that they took at least 30 points of damage from that engagement. And we're healing. Either way, that's good. So, I'm going to say, again, fortify until healed, because for some reason it unfortified. I wanted it to okay, they're leaving. Good. But that means they're probably coming down towards my city, which is not so good. In the meantime, there's not much I can do. I need to get this guy to heal up a bit more before he can actually be real.
Deserves more credit than the wife of a coal miner.
Good question. Who does deserve more credit than the wife of a coal miner? Well, now we can build quarries and mines, both of which are going to be extremely useful. All the hills up here make me think this might be a good place for a city. Let's open up tech tree again. Animal husbandry allows us to build pastures and camps. I don't know if we have any of those right now. Granaries have always been extremely useful. Shipbuilding. No reason to go do that. That's way down the tech tree, though. Archery, no. Let's get pottery. And I want to know, can I buy an archer? Or not archer, a slinger. Those cost 140 gold, so I can buy one next turn. That's good to know. Because I think that warrior's coming down to attack the city. And in that case, I would like to have my slinger ready. Both to protect the city and to get the experience and to get the bonus of killing a unit so that we can speed up archery. Both those are very good. Okay. Now the Barbarian is here. If we were to attack it, we have, range strength, we have a 15 combat strength at range, and 5 in melee, so It's going to do a lot better against us than we're going to do against it. But it's also damaged. So I am going to move out of the city to get close to it. And that was a bad idea because they have their own slingers. So we are going to ranged attack on this barbarian unit. And we took out 30 damage to it is respectable. Definitely respectable. I think I am going to wake up our warrior and bring him over here. Right, we're going to have to deal with his encampment. They have 34 strength. That's not good. Okay. Gonna have to figure something out about that. And I'm not sure what we're gonna do because... well, our warrior has a... oh. That Spearman is an anti-cavalry unit, and apparently melee infantry get a bonus versus anti-cavalry unit, so we also, while damaged, have a bonus. We have 34 strength, so if we take a turn to heal, we should be better off. We should be able to win the combat, which would be nice. Alright. Now let's end the turn. Slinger moves up. Barbarian Warrior comes in. Does some damage. And I'm gonna have this warrior get him fortified until healed. And now, do I attack the slinger, who gets bonus defense because of terrain? How much damage is he gonna do to him? Okay, so it won't... that slinger will not be able to kill me if I kill this barbarian warrior now. Good to know. Alright. Well done. And then we got the Eureka moment for archery. Although I don't know how close these guys are to leveling up, that would be very nice to know. Any way I can find that out? No? Not gonna tell me? Okay then. Next turn. Now, I definitely cannot win this fight, so I'm gonna move my slinger back into my capital and have it fortify until healed. Well, I'm gonna send my warrior into... oh. Ah, our slinger can be promoted. I think... ah. Since I moved it, it's no longer eligible for promotion. And while our warrior is a little better off than the Spearman, so I'm going to have it attack, and we'll see what happens. We did 36 damage and took 26. So we are definitely going to win this, although I'm not sure why it was so radically different. Anyway, end turn.
Skill without imagination is craftsmanship, and gives us many useful objects, such as wickerwork picnic baskets.
Alright. Changing our policies to have... no, I'm not gonna change anything yet, actually, because I need the bonus versus barbarians. However, I could start military tradition right now, because I am going to clear a barbarian outpost in under 4 turns. Because the bonus is worth 50% of the cost. If I'm gonna clear that outpost within 4 turns, then it makes sense, right? Now, one thing about promotions in this game that did not happen in previous games was... Where's the promotion? Button. Okay, there we go. I am now going to give this the bonus range strength versus land units. I could also give it garrison, which improves its combat strength, which is defense, which is, in the case of range units, that is essentially to defense, which in this case would triple its combat strength when it's occupying either a district or fort, but not versus, but not when it's occupying a city center. So, volley it will be. And as you can see, it just healed 50 HP. 5-0. That's a new thing in Civilization 6. Normally, you just get the promotion and apply it instantly, but in Civilization 6, the promotion heals you 50 HP, but it takes up your entire turn. Which is an interesting thing in combat. Now let's have our lovely warrior attack this barbarian encampment. Because they have to be getting... We did 27 damage and took 26. That's closer to what I was expecting. But we've already gotten a significant difference. And I think that warrior is about to level up soon. Get a promotion. But we will have to find out next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Jim with the Fuzzy. I hope to see you again next time.